friends, Zoe here, and today I'm super excited to talk to you because I'm going to be talking to you about one of my favorite topics, and that is minimalism. If you guys haven't checked it out already, I have a minimalism playlist which I'll leave below, and there's tons of great content on there to get you kickstarted on your minimalism journey and hopefully inspire you to follow your dreams by decluttering your life. Today's topic is all about how to stop shopping. So I do have another video on my channel of things to replace the experience or time that you would spend shopping with other things. I believe there's 10 examples of other productive things that you can do with your time. But for now, in this video, let's get started on how to stop shopping in general. Let's get started. So in different phases of my life, I was drawn to shopping a lot more, and I can pinpoint these to certain times. I'll give you an example. So when I was in university, I was a waitress and I was making tips. So when I would make tips, I was making cash money, and that was very disposable to me. So I can recognize that period in my life as when I had the urge and impulse to shop a lot more. And I can also recognize another phase in my life, and that was when I was in Toronto and I wasn't the happiest with my living situation. I would go to the mall as kind of a pick-me-up to pick up a new lipstick or a new shirt to get me feeling excited for, maybe a day, maybe a couple hours. Then what? So the first thing that I want you to ask yourself is if you're shopping to fill some type of void. Like I said, when I was in Toronto, I was unhappy. I was a little bit confused as to what I really wanted. So that's when I found myself shopping for a pick-me-up. So if those examples fit maybe you in your life, try to ask yourself that question, is if there's something that you're trying to fill a void with. And another thing I want to talk about that also comes along with a void, it's referred to as the upper limit theory, and it's being mentioned in a book that I'm currently reading now called The Big Leap. I'll be sure to link it below if you're interested as well, because it's a great book. There's a lot of great actionable information in it. So what it talks about is when you are succeeding in your life at something, when things are going really great, subconsciously, without even recognizing it, you might be sabotaging yourself. So think about if you're in a really happy relationship and things are going really well, and kind of out of nowhere you have the urge to pick a fight or cause a little bit of drama. That is probably something to do with this upper limit theory, where subconsciously or somewhere deep ingrained in you, you have the idea that it can't all be this awesome, that something has to go wrong. I need to find out what that wrong thing is. I need to accuse my partner of something like that. So the upper limit theory in regards to something like shopping would be, say if you're saving money for a trip, or you've been super good about saving money for a couple of months now, and then all of a sudden you go to the shopping center and you almost go on a binge. So why are you going on a binge? Do you feel like maybe this goal, because it's so close, you're almost a bit nervous about achieving it? You really need to dig deep into yourself and figure out what it is that you're shopping to cover up. You really need to ask yourself why that is. Why are you shopping? Why did you feel the need to go on a binge or spend a lot of money when you've been doing so well? Or for example, if you're the type of person who has been decluttering your home, you've really cleaned out your entire wardrobe, and then all of a sudden you find yourself at the mall with 5 new shirts. Has that happened to you? If it has happened, leave it down below, because I'd love to help you out with some advice if I can. But think about yourself and think about your journey and think about the strides that you've made. Can you recognize yourself self-sabotaging yourself to an extent? And if either of those things, filling a void or the upper limit theory of self-sabotaging, is something that you can recognize in your own life, then that is the first step into stopping the shopping addiction. Because yes, it can be a big addiction. I know that I was addicted to it because I was looking for that pick-me-up. I was looking for something to be excited about because I was so drained in my life situation of working all the time and not feeling fulfilled with what I was doing. And the next topic I want to talk about under how to stop shopping is to really know your personal style, so that when you do feel like you need something like a new shirt in your life, or you need something like a new pair of pants in your life, really know what you're looking for and really know what you can use in your wardrobe to piece together with different items. For example, if you need a new pair of pants and you want it to go with everything because you want to have a capsule wardrobe and you want everything to match, you should probably buy black pants rather than ripped jeans. So that's just an example there. Also, to know your personal style, know what you feel good in and what you feel confident wearing. So for example, if a new style comes out and let's just say it's going to be shirts with the tassels, cowgirl shirts or something, and you go to the mall and everybody seems to be wearing these cowgirl shirts. History repeats itself, so fashion repeats itself sometimes. So maybe these cowgirl shirts will come in one day and you can come back to this video and we can all have a laugh. But okay, so say if cowgirl shirts are really in. You go to the mall and everybody's wearing the cowgirl shirts and you're like, oh, I feel like I want a cowgirl shirt too. But you put the cowgirl shirt on and you don't feel completely confident in yourself wearing it. You feel like, oh, it looks cool now and everybody else is wearing it, but I don't know if it's me. Find out what is you. For me, as you guys know, very simple. I like to wear black and neutral colors, and that's what I feel most confident, most comfortable in. I also know that I don't feel comfortable in tight shirts, so I don't buy tight shirts. That's just my personal style. But figure out what yours is, because this will stop you from going to the shopping mall and picking up a bunch of random things, picking up things just because they're in style, etc., etc. So next, when you do find that you need something in your life, like a new colored shirt, make sure that you're investing in something that is of good quality. So go to the shopping center, and even if you wind up having to spend, say, $80 on a shirt, and that's quite foreign to you because you'd rather pick up 3 shirts for, say, $60, something like that, in the long run, you're going to be saving yourself a lot of money, because by investing in the good quality pieces, which you might not have to even replace for 3 to 4 years or longer than that. I know personally this shirt I've had for probably 4.5 years, 5 years, and I still love it and wear it all the time. By spending a little bit of more money to maybe get something better quality, it's going to replace those 5, 6 different shirts that you would have washed and worn a few times and had to throw out because they got a hole. It might seem a little bit difficult to make the big purchase when you go, but make sure that you really love the things in your wardrobe and you really know that they're gonna stick with you for a long time. Sometimes that means spending a little bit of money, but in the long run, you're actually saving money. And lastly, ask yourself if you really need it. And this can also be avoided by bringing a list with you to the shopping center or even to the grocery store of the things that you really need. So if for your job, you know that you need to buy a blazer, go to the mall and look specifically just for a blazer, get in and get out, and you're going to feel really good about it, rather than wandering around thinking, oh, I don't know, maybe I want a new shirt today, maybe I want that today. Go on your mission to the mall to get the blazer, and that's it. Oftentimes when we aren't too familiar with our wardrobe, like before I really downsized, I wasn't even aware that I had, say, 3, 4 plain white t-shirts that I would go to the mall and buy another one because I forgot that I had them. Be sure that you're asking yourself if it is a need or if it is a want. Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys, and like I said, I have another video on my channel of things to do instead of going shopping. So if going shopping took up a lot of your time, say on the weekend, then check out the video I'm gonna link below, and it will give you some helpful tips on things to get yourself into that will benefit you in the long run and keep you feeling productive. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!